Hi guys, I hope you're just doing alright. I started recording this video yesterday, and to be honest, I was feeling like a bit of a bully. So I stopped recording, but then tonight she's posted something. It's a photo of herself saying went to bed tired, woke up tired, went through the day tired, but something keeps me going. Then the next picture's a picture of all the kids and it says they keep me going. Then there's more pictures of the kids, and underneath it says keep going, can't stop, won't stop. So she's trying to make out that everything she does online is for the kids. Alicia, be honest with yourself. You don't do this for them. You do this to them. You're ruining the physical health, the mental health, and possibly the futures by sharing all the personal information online. And the caption, can't stop, won't stop. I completely agree with you. She can't stop because she's addicted. She's addicted to the attention she gets on social media. And she won't stop because she's addicted to the money she gets as well. And then I saw a post on Reddit about the time Alicia tried to leak the mental health records of a teenager who was staying with her just because she wanted to leave. So I remembered what an evil bitch she actually is. And she fully deserves all the hate. So let's go. Let's talk about this video where she starts off in the kitchen and she's twirling around like a toddler showing off a new tutu. Except the tutu's been replaced with midlife crisis chic. The caption says, going where the wind takes me. Then she films herself looking like an intoxicated flamingo outside the house. Then there's a shot of a plane wing, so she's obviously on a plane, before landing in Times Square. What the fuck is she wearing, by the way? It's giving Blanche Devereaux from the Golden Girls if she shopped at AliExpress. I don't think Alicia got the memo that Times Square has been trying to get rid of its red light district. Imagine if a traffic cone and a flamingo had a baby, then dressed it in a pillowcase with sleeves. That's this dress. I actually don't hate the boots. They might look alright with a nice autumn dress. And to be honest, the dress wouldn't be that bad on someone else. But on her, with her colouring, she just looks like a bottle of Fanta. It comes to something when the weird naked cowboy in the background looks classier and better dressed than the influencer, posing strategically in front of him. She had this written underneath. I was just trying to do a trend. I apologise for the cowboy in the background. Yeah, okay, Pinocchio. We know full well you purposely set your tripod up with him in the background, just so you could put that caption. I wouldn't have even noticed him if you hadn't pointed him out. Not with you twirling round like a tumbleweed, looking like an expired what's-it, in prosy boots screaming, look at me. What the fuck is with that fake tan, by the way? It's almost matching a nuclear tangerine coloured hair. I've seen less artificial colouring on a pack of Doritos. Can you imagine going on a dream visit to New York and seeing a middle-aged woman in Times Square setting up a tripod, then spinning round like Cinderella at a ball, except midnight hit 30 years ago, and instead of the TikTok teen energy she's trying to portray, she's giving cringy TikTok nana. You'd fly straight home, wouldn't you? So she said she was in New York for an interview with the morning show and for YouTube Fashion Week. Maybe they were going for a medieval theme and they wanted Alicia there to be the court jester. Because there's no way they've seen Alicia's polyester wardrobe and thought, now there's a woman who knows her fashion. Or the more likely scenario, Alicia's management team forced them to invite her because her usual style of thrift store chaos without the charm has made them embarrassed to represent her. So she also wrote she'd learned a lot so far about the top trends for fall. Denim and boots, plus bold plaids, and brown is the new black. Isn't that literally the same as every other autumn? Time well spent there, Alicia. I don't know why she bothered going, to be honest. I'm pretty sure she fully enjoys looking like she's been dressed by a chimpanzee high on Maggie mushrooms. She was really loving her outfit this day. I think she thought she looked amazing because she did a full-on photo shoot, posing like she was going to be on the cover of Vogue. It looks more like a posting for Facebook Marketplace, advertising this hideous dress. She did a little red carpet walk as well, posing like a celebrity. I really feel like Alicia peaked at prom, and she's been trying to chase the high ever since. To be fair, I guess she could still be a pageant queen if the pageant was sponsored by free samples at Tesco. Now she's back home and she's back to her usual content of rage baiting and lying about what the kids have for the dinner at school. Today they're having Lishie's homemade Lunchables, so they've got a handful of crackers each and some Baby Bell cheese, which wouldn't be that bad if it wasn't 3 Baby Bells each. Rubbery cheese filled with sodium and fat wrapped in wax. Yeah, that sounds healthy. Let's give our 6-year-old 3. Next is the blueberries, which you know damn well the kids are not going to eat. They won't even recognise it as fruit. They probably think it's rabbit poo. These kids think fruit is the liquid in a Capri Sun. Next she's trying to pretend the kids eat sunflower seeds. Like fuck they do. The only seeds these kids eat is the ones that come on top of a Big Mac. As if they're going to spend time cracking open and eating sunflower seeds on the break at school. Pull the other one, Lishy. Next is some star-shaped salami, because the older teens love showing off to the mates that they've got star-shaped food in the lunchbox. And there wasn't quite enough salt and fats in the cheese and crackers. Next is some cereal, because what goes better with salami than a cup full of pink and blue Cheerios. Next, some bell pepper that the kids are definitely not going to eat. She swears black's white, that one of her sons will only have ketchup sandwiches for lunch. Yet she's assembled this monstrosity of Cheerios, cheese, salami, seeds and blueberries. This is not a kid's lunchbox. This is more like the kind of trail mix you'd find in a divorced dad's glove compartment. The only way the kids are going to touch this is if they're using it to make some weird school art project. And don't forget, no teenage boy's Lunchable is complete without a plastic football ring. You know, the older kids are like the envy of the classroom, with the salami in the shape of a star and a plastic football ring, all nicely packed in a lovely lunchbox with the name on it in Comic Sans print. I bet the mates are well gel. Next is the drinks. They've got a bottle of apple juice and some water. I'm pretty sure she bought some bigger lunchboxes so it'd fit more shit in it for shock value. For the snackety snack, they've got some Pringles. And of course, you can't forget a treat. So they've all got 2 Kit Kats each. How long is the break? They're going to need 2 or 3 hours to finish all this.
Just in case they're still hungry, I added Nutella and go.
Oh yeah, they're going to be fucking starving after eating that tiny lunch. She really is taking the piss. If the kids did manage to eat all that by some miracle, they'd end up sicker than a parrot who went on a roller coaster after eating a blended pickled hot dog, washed down with Red Bull. Never mind though, because they've got a nice Buffalo Bills napkin to mop it up with.
Bon appetit!
Alicia's also been trying her best to show people that she doesn't actually have favourite kids, but she ended up failing miserably and proving the opposite. So she's been focusing on the second oldest kid, who everyone knows is definitely not one of her favourites. She's posted a few shots of him saying like he's going to college, and it makes her sad because it reminds her of when he was little. And now she's doing this haul for him, like a college dorm haul. So she got a few basics like toothpaste, then she picked up some bedding. She said she was getting him 2 sets so that one could be in the wash and whilst one was on the bed. And she picked up these nice sets. Then she spotted these cheap tacky ones, what are half the price. So she got them instead and put the other ones back, which would normally be like a sensible thing to do if it wasn't Alicia Dougherty, who's famous for not penny pinching, and with the irrefutable fact of knowing that if this bedding was for her oldest kid or the kid who plays football, she'd be buying them Louis Vuitton sheets if they asked for it. Then she said she was going to buy in some plates and cutlery and stuff. So I thought, oh, that's nice. That'll come in handy. But no. She meant paper plates and bowls. This is one of the things that pissed me off about Alicia. She just hates the planet. She treats paper plates like they're a fashion accessory and treats the planet like it's a disposable napkin. Then she started proving that he really isn't one of the favourites. She got 1 pack of bottled water when she usually gets like 100 packs. She got him a small milk. Yes, I know I'm being petty, but I don't care. Then she got him a load of unhealthy snacks and own brand products that she doesn't normally get for everyone else. But oh well, it's only James. He doesn't let me film him for content so he can fuck off. Don't worry though, his grandparents have got his back. I think they know that he's not one of Lishy's favourites, so they bought him a load of stuff for college. And guess what, Lishy? They didn't film it. You can just do nice things for your family without recording it and putting it up on your social media. I'm going to leave this here. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of yous, and I hope to see you soon.
Mother. Oh, mother. Oh, mother. Oh, mother.